Scientists have found out that ancient people were cannibals, and not because of hunger. Cannibalism was a common funeral ritual in Europe 15,000 years ago. Research has shown that cannibalism was a common burial ritual in Europe 15,000 years ago. According to CNN, according to a new study published in the journal Quaternary Science Reviews, cannibalism was a common burial practice in Europe about 15,000 years ago, when people ate their dead not out of necessity, but rather as part of their culture. The scientists' research was focused on the Magdalene period of the late Upper Paleolithic, approximately 11 to 17,000 years ago. Experts from the National History Museum in London studied the literature and identified 59 monuments of this period, on which there are human remains. They managed to interpret burial behavior at 25 objects. In 15, human remains with traces of chewing, skull bones with traces of cuts and bones intentionally broken in order to extract nutrients from bone marrow were found, which indicates the practice of cannibalism. There were also data suggesting that in some cases human remains were mixed with animal remains. Ritual manipulation of human remains and their frequent occurrence in places throughout northern and western Europe suggest that cannibalism was a practice of burial, not a supplement to food, researchers say. The frequency of cannibalism in these cases exceeds any frequency of such behavior among earlier or later groups of hominids, and suggests that funerary cannibalism was a method that ancient people used to get rid of their dead, says the study. Researchers note that this is the oldest evidence of cannibalism as a funerary practice known today. Also, scientists have finally determined the path by which ancient people left Africa. Yes, the first people migrated from Africa in 84,000 years ago to populate other parts of the world, following the river route through Jordan, and not through the Red Sea, as previously believed. Scientists have also found out that ancient people prepared flour long before the advent of agriculture, and this is evidenced by the remains of oats in a mortar, which contains 32,000 years.